Want to go for a run?
No, I don't really feel up to it.
Come on. What's wrong? Getting a cold? You gotta sweat that out. Come on, I want to watch your ponytail.
No. No, I can't go for a run. I had an abortion yesterday.
What?
Yeah, just a couple things I can't do. I can't go for a run. I can't take a bath. I can't use a tampon.
Was it mine?
Yeah, of course it was yours. I didn't want to talk about it beforehand. I just wanted to do it. But I haven't shared with boyfriends in the past. And I'm trying to be more open with you.
You're trying to be more open with me. How many abortions have you had?
I'm not going to share that with you, Adam. That is private. I won't ask you how many girls you've gotten pregnant.
None. It's not private. I've gotten no girls pregnant, except for you, now. Who went with you?
My friend, Sue Ellen Garth.
I don't know her.
You'll meet her. She's a
Why didn't you want
semanticist.
me to go with you?
Because I knew what I wanted to do.
But don't you need me at all? No. You're like one of those fucking jellyfish who only needs to mate once to have generations of kids. Sometimes I don't even what am I doing here?
Adam, that is what I love about you. You know the weirdest stuff. Your brain does not process information in a normal way at all. Come on, Adam. Come on, I care about you so much.
I care about my butcher. I need my butcher. I can't butcher meats. I need my butcher more than you need me.
Hi, Kate. How are you?
I'm good, yeah, how are you?
Good, thanks. Yeah, so how have you been since last week?
Grand, yeah. Okay.
And the drinking?
I don't know, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. My family all seem to think I have a problem with drink, but I don't think I do.
But here you are, you came back.
I did, yeah. I don't know, things have been a little bit messed up lately.
Can you say any more about that?
Well, I just want to be able to have one drink. You know, one drink without me blacking out and making a show of myself.
Did something happen?
Well, yeah. I woke up last week in a strange bed. And I was beside this guy that I didn't even remember meeting. I couldn't even remember what happened. And I had to try and get out of there, like before he woke up. And I walked out of his house and I had no idea how to go home.
It must have been disorientating for you.
Yeah, disorientating. Yeah, you could say that. I don't know, I've scars on me and I wake up sometimes with cuts and bruises. But I've no idea how they get there.
So how do you feel about that?
Sick. Like, sick to my stomach. It makes me hate myself.
when we were in fourth year, we took a field trip to one of those planetariums. Well, they said that our galaxy, you know, like Orion's Belt, Milky Way and all that shite. Well, they said that in the grand scheme of things, our world and everything in it is nothing more than the size of a grain of sand on some beach. And that's when I stopped giving a fuck.
So that's the trick.
Walk on the edge long enough, you're gonna fall in. The trick is, enjoy the damn view first.
What if I said that I wanted to get involved?
Nah. It's not for you, Danny. You're a good kid. I mean, you've got things going for you.
Like what? College? That's the easy way of doing things. Life's too short.
Yeah, but that's why you shouldn't fuck yours up.
I got my reasons, man. I met this girl.
Oh, and you think, what, this is gonna prove something to her?
Sometimes it's good to be a little bad.
Did you get that off a fucking bumper sticker or something?
Know if people tell you something for long enough, you start to believe it. And don't believe in it.
No pair of tits are worth the trouble. If you're gonna do it for the cash, or the danger, or the fuck you to your parents. Anything but some girl.
Right.
If you're gonna do something that you can't come back from, you better have a damn good reason for doing it, because there are some things you can't undo.
You don't do anything, Nicola. You just sit around here all day long. At the time you did something, I mean, you tell me you're political.
I am political.
How? How are you political?
Well, I watch the news and I go on Facebook and I sign all the petitions.
Sign petitions. We can all do that, but you should just get up and get out there. You need to go on marches or whatever.
Well, marches are a waste of time and they're so boring.
Well, you don't do anything. You're just stuck in here, staring at four walls.
And you're so perfect.
I'm not perfect, but I haven't given up. Do you know what else? When I look out that window and I see that rusty old caravan, it tells me there's a man who hasn't given up either. You know, he's still chasing his dream. It's more than you're prepared to do.
But do you know what it says to me?
What?
It says to me that's a man there who's greedy.
Greedy? Your dad?
Yeah.
He's the most unselfish man I've ever met. He gets up at 6 o'clock every morning so he can get food on the table, which is more than you're prepared to do.
Because I'm not prepared to be exploited.
Exploited?
Yeah.
You're not even prepared to work, full stop.
You've accepted Nat as a plumber and you did not like that idea at the start.
No, I didn't, but she's happy now and I was wrong. I admit it.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I want to do yet.
Oh, don't you? Well, you had your chance, Nicola, when you were 17. You were doing great. You were doing your leaving cert and everything. You were growing great guns. And then you just gave up. You stopped. You stopped eating. You stopped everything. Ended up 8 weeks in the hospital.
I didn't want to be there. You put me there.
You were at death's door.
No, I wasn't.
You were dying, Nicola.
Mom, I think I'd know if I was dying.
Dr. Harris told us you had 2 weeks to live.
What?
You didn't know that? No, you didn't, did you? You were so lucky. You're lucky to be alive. It's not easy, Nicola. Life's not easy.
Does it make you feel more powerful sitting up high like that, Chief?
Would you like me to sit back where I was? Will that make you feel more comfortable?
Oh, I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't feel uncomfortable in general around cops.
Why did you drill a hole through poor fat Jeffrey's thumbnail?
Okay, that didn't happen. His hand slipped, the drill went through it, end of story. Why is he saying that I did it? Oh, I guess it's just going to be his word against mine then. Kind of like in all those rape cases, Chief. Except in this case, the woman isn't going to lose.
It's not about winning or losing though, is it, Mildred? Do you think I care who wins or loses between the two of you? Don't. What I care about is tying you up in court so long though, that so that your hours at that gift shop are so shot to shit that you won't have a penny to pay for another month's billboards. That's all I care about.
I've got a lot of money put aside.
That's not what I heard. I heard you had to sell off your ex-husband's tractor trailers just to pay for this month's billboards, isn't that right? How is Charlie, by the way? An ex-cop like Charlie?
Ex-cop, ex-wife beater, same difference, isn't it, Chief?
But it's just his word against yours though, isn't that right, Mildred? Charlie doesn't know about these, does he?
Oh, they're none of Charlie's business.
He's paying for them though.
I'm paying for them.
I got a job in Boston. Starts in July.
Really? What is it?
Custodian, handyman, but just the 2 houses this time.
And what fabulous neighbourhood in Boston have you chosen?
None.
You know, for us to live in?
None.
What?
I met up with them last week, explained the situation to them. Georgie Jr.'s going to start school in the fall. Jimmy's going to graduate next year. You definitely have to hire out the house, but you can move back in when you're 18. When you turn 21, you have the option to either stay in it or sell it. The boat's getting hired out at the end of the summer, just like we talked about. Then when you get your licence, well, we can figure out that one as we go. I'm still the trustee, so all the money that Jimmy organised with George is going to get transferred over to me. Everything stays the same, so you don't have to leave.
But does this mean that they're now going to be my guardians?
They'll adopt you. At least that's the way I set it up. So you get to stay here, and that's it.
So you're just going to disappear on me?
No. They want you around. They love having you around, but they love you.
And I to them, but why can't you just stay?
I can't beat this, Paddy.
Hi, I was hoping to have a word with you.
Yeah, just a second.
This is in regards to my mother.
I heard you.
How long?
Who's your mother?
You know who my mother is. Room 405.
How can I help you?
Well, I would like to discuss in regard to my mother.
Yes, you said that already. Go on.
She has a bruise on her arm.
That's from the injections. Sometimes the injections leave bruising.
Well, my mom said you were being rough with her.
Your mother doesn't make it very easy for me to do my job. I went in to give her injections this morning and she resisted.
Why do you think that?
Why do I think what?
Why do you think she resisted?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. She resisted because you grabbed her arm like a savage.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to get at here.
Listen to me right now. Because I'm trying to stay very calm right now, okay? She was deep asleep. and you grabbed her arm, you startled her awake, and then you forced an injection down her arm? Are you serious? Those bruises are from your fingers, not just from the injections.
She needs those injections. Those injections are a matter of life or death for her.
You know what? Let me be clear here. If you ever go near my mother again, I will make your life a living hell.
You feel better?
No. There's only 30 there.
Yeah, 3 guys. I asked if I should pay for the kid. They said I should.
They were right to, but that's only 10 apiece.
Correct.
The price 15.
Dylan's charging 10, recession prices. He told me to tell you that too.
I made a deal with Mickey for 15.
Yeah, but see the way they got it. Mickey got himself in a fight with a whore, the dumb shit, and now he's in the can. You're filling in for Dylan, so you get what Dylan gets. You got a problem, you can take it up with Dylan.
Dylan's dead. Dylan's died this morning.
Oh, they're gonna be sorry to hear that.
Sure they are. It's gonna cost them more.
You know, this business is a business of relationships.
Yeah, and everyone loved Marky.
You're a cynical bastard, you know that?
To reclaim the American dream and reaffirm that fundamental truth that out of many we are one.
You hear that line? That line's for you.
Don't make me laugh. Full one people, it's a myth created by Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, you're gonna have a go with Jefferson now?
My friend, Jefferson is an American saint because he wrote words all men are created equal, which he clearly didn't believe since he allowed his own children to live in slavery. He's a rich wine snob who's sick of paying taxes to the Brits. So yeah, he wrote some lovely words how rose the rabble when they went out die for those wars, where he sat back, drank his wine and fucked his slave girl. This guy want to tell me we are living in a community? Don't make me laugh. I'm living in America. In America you're on your own. America's not a country. It's just a business. Now you fucking pay me.
Harry, let me ask you something. Why are you sniffing your fingers?
I don't know. It's a habit.
A habit?
Yeah.
A habit from what?
I don't know. It's a habit.
But what are you smelling when you sniff at them?
Well, nothing. There's no scent.
But for someone to be smelling something, especially their fingertips, you have to be smelling something.
Why do you care so much?
Is it ass?
Ass?
Ass.
What ass?
Your ass. After you go and do a little scratch down there, because I mean, Harry, you have your hands all over the meat now, and I need to know. I need to know if I ate your ass.
I wouldn't scratch my ass rubbing someone's sandwich, Bella, okay? Especially my own.
I'm serious, Harry. I mean, what are you sniffing at them?
I mean, sometimes I scratch my Leroy's, but that's about it.
Your what?
My balls. Sometimes I scratch my balls, but that's about it. Not my ass or anything like that.
Wait. Because maybe I'm a little crazy in my head. But did you just say you scratch your Leroy's, your balls? Right. Your bollocks. Your jingle bells. Your nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, all guys do.
And that's what you're sniffing at them.
Oh.
No.
Actually, yeah.
No, Harry, no. No,
all
Harry.
this time, I
Harry,
never
no.
even realised.
Harry. Harry.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna. Harry. I'm gonna.
I'm joking.
Are you?
Yes. Oh God, yeah, I'm joking.
Are you?
Yes, that's a joke. Just a joke.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Harry. Oh, I'm gonna have more sandwiches.
I mean, it was my ass, but like, yeah.
Wait, what?
Hey, before we order, I need to tell you something.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you not to freak out.
You're making me freak out a little.
Yeah,
here.
no, I get it. I'm sorry. So you know that the guy who's been staying with us.
Yeah.
We slept together.
What the fuck, Brock? Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. I've taken on so many people's secrets already. I don't want any of my own, and certainly not from you.
I'm not surprised exactly, you know. I've noticed certain things over the years.
Such as?
The looks, the gestures. As you said, the student that comes home and becomes a member of the family and just as suddenly fucks off when you're tired of them.
I think you know me better than I know myself.
What is it? Am I not good enough? Is that it? Is that what you're trying to tell me here?
It's not you, Matt. It's not you. You're the best partner any man could have.
But I'm
That's
not
the
good
truth. Look, this is inside of me. To what extent, I don't know, but I'd be a hypocrite if I pretended it wasn't. I'd be a hypocrite if I pretended it wasn't there. You know, when I took your history...
Do not.
Didn't you admit to having feelings for other men?
Do not use that against me.
What keeps you from acting on those feelings? Convention.
Convention? You think it's convention? It's our fucking marriage. It's the years that we've spent building this life together. It's the love that we shared, the children that we were going to have together.
Exactly. Social restraints.
Did you ever stop to think for 1 second before you fucked him that maybe those restraints are there to keep people from hurting each other? I don't fuck other men because I love you and I don't want to hurt you.
And what if it didn't hurt me?
Then I'd be hurt.
You're just afraid I won't love you anymore, which is impossible. The human animal is capable of all forms of sexual expression. Sex doesn't need to be sanctioned by love or enriched by emotion. You know, to the Greeks.
Stop. I'm not one of your fucking students. Stop lecturing me. Stop using science to justify what you've done.
Matt. You're my man. And you always will be. The bond we have, the life we share, sex is nothing compared to that.
I'm fucking done.
Oh, there you are. Would you like some tea?
What I'd like is to know exactly what you have been doing the past 2 days.
Pattering around town, gathering...
Is that all?
What's going on, Brie?
Did you see him?
Who?
My father. Did you see my father?
What kind of question is that to ask?
Well, not Daddy. He's dead. I know that. I'm talking about my father. The man you had an affair with. The man you were with for 3 years.
It's complicated.
No. It's pretty simple, actually. The newspapers say that your miraculous return was in February 98. I was born in May 98. I did the math, and it turns out that you were 3 months pregnant when the fairies brought you back to Daddy.
Yeah. There was another man. And I loved him very much. And he is your father.
So you lied. All my life, you've lied to me.
Frank did not want you to know.
Don't you dare blame this on him.
He wanted to raise you as his own, and I agreed. And that's why we moved to America. To put everything behind us.
So, that is really why we are here in Scotland? So that I could have some kind of surprise introduction to my real father?
No. It's not possible anyway.
Why? He has no interest in meeting his daughter.
Because he's dead.
Norman? Norman? Norman, why did you lie to me last night? Why did you tell me you went into town with that woman?
All I did
was drive her somewhere. And I know you don't like it when I drive a car with no license.
Norman, just do not screw with me.
I'm not screwing with you.
But you were the last person seen with her, and now she's gone.
All I did was drive her to a bar.
Okay, well, did she say why she was going to the bar? Did she seem, who was she meeting? Can you remember anything about it?
Well, she told me she was meeting a friend. They said they were going to be having some drinks. And she didn't feel comfortable coming back, because she couldn't drive.
So was she upset? Was she worried about anything?
Well, she was a bit anxious, maybe. I don't know, but she was all dressed up. I couldn't tell.
Right. Okay, we're just going to get in the car, go into town, and you're going to tell me everything that happened. You should not have got in the car with her, Norman. You can't keep getting into cars with questionable women.
Questionable?
Slutty. Oversexed. Crazy women.
You're being ridiculous.
I'm not. I mean, you got in the car with Blair Watson, remember? And that got you into a world of trouble. I don't know why, but unhinged women just seem drawn to you.
First of all, she was not unhinged. She was a very nice girl. I mean, she may have been a bit troubled, yeah, but the thing
Troubled how?
She said to me she was a call girl of some kind. She told me she had just arrived in from town and she was working at a party for rich men.
She told you that?
I'm not a little boy now, Mother.
I know, I never said you were, but why would she tell you that?
Come on, I'll show you where the bar is.
Norman, you said was.
Would you just stop? Please, just stop it, Mother.
I don't know how long I can keep doing this, Norman.
Doing what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Well, thanks for finally seeing me. They tell me you don't want to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Christ came to bear our sins, Jack. To take away our pain.
Maybe he wanted this pain from me.
Christ had nothing to do with this. This was an accident.
No, it wasn't an accident. Jesus chose me for this.
Ask for Christ's mercy, Jack.
If it was an accident, why do I have to ask for his mercy? I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Don't be prideful,
And
that's
the
a sin.
fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and the murderers, and the warmongers.
Listen, Jack. Christ came to save us,
the
not to damn us.
sorcerers, and the abominable, and all liars shall have their part.
Christ loves you, but he also knows
In
how to
the
punish
lake which
sinners
burneth
like you.
with fire and brimstone, Revelation 21:8.
You're damning your soul. You're damning your soul to hell.
Hell? This is hell, right here. Jesus betrayed me.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and ask for his forgiveness.
Forgive me. I gave him everything. I changed. I gave him my life. And he betrayed me. He put me in that fucking truck, right? And he made me kill that fucking man and those girls. He gave me the strength to stay and save them.
Don't blaspheme, you bastard! Christ had nothing to do with this.
And God even knows when a single hair on your head moves. You taught me that.
We're going to pray for you, Jack. We're going to pray for you.
Not all of a sudden you're home. No, you're driving through traffic, past all these fast food restaurants, the greasy shit. The shit that I fought to protect. The car stops. And we're there. I'm outside her school. She's in there. She's in there, but she has no idea. She has no idea that Daddy's home. I remember going inside and all these kids, they're not even studying there. They're doing some sort of yoga. she's there, you know, and she's doing her poses. You know, she's moving, she's bending. She looked like a flower.
You must have really loved her.
Oh, more than anything. And you can't understand it. How does something like that, how does something that beautiful, how does that come from me? You know, I used to read to her every night, every single night before this. But and she wanted me to. You know, she outgrew it. You know, she knew that, but she didn't care. She begged me. She begged. And she begged. And I said no. I said, Daddy's too tired. I said, Daddy will read it to you another night, I said. Knowing that for her, there wasn't going to be another night.
So is there anybody you could call here, John?
No.
Family?
No, there's no one else. I'm alone. That's it. Alright, there you go.
How much money do you have?
Nothing.
If I was to loan you like $50, what would you do with it?
I'd eat.
And how long could $50 last you? How long would you eat?
I don't know.
Not long, I bet.
You bet?
I'll tell you what. You come back to Vegas with me, right? I'll loan you the $50. Hell, I'll even give it to you. And I'll show you exactly where you went wrong.
Why? What, you think you're some kind of St. Francis or something?
St. Francis. No, John, I'm not St. Francis. Okay?
Well, are you a fag? Because I'm not some kind of boy hooker if that's what you're after.
I'm not looking for a hooker, John. I am looking to give you a ride, though. I'm offering to teach you something.
I'll tell you something right now. I don't suck dick, okay?
Okay.
If you fuck with me, I'll fuck you up.
Okay.
I know 3 types of karate. Jiu-jitsu, Aikido, and regular karate.
Right. I believe you. And this is the last time I'll ask, okay?
Okay, so A, you give me a ride. B, you give me the $50. And C, I sit in the back. And if you fuck with me, I'll fuck you up.
I believe you. Okay.
Oh, we gotta pop by the shopping centre and pick up a mattress. I want to get a nice one too, you know?
A what? A mattress? What do we need a mattress for?
What do you mean, what do we need a mattress for? Why do you think we just spent all that money on a boat? The whole purpose of buying the boat was to get the ladies nice and tipsy topside so we can take them somewhere nice and comfortable below deck and, you know, they can't refuse because of the implication.
Okay. You had me going with the first part. Completely lost me there in the second bit.
Well, look at it this way, dude. She's out there in the middle of nowhere with some dude she barely knows. She looks around her. What does she see? Nothing but open ocean. Ah, there's nowhere for me to run. What am I gonna do? Say no?
That sounds kind of dark.
No, it's not dark. You're misunderstanding me, bro.
I think I am.
Yeah, you are.
Because if a girl says no, clearly the answer is no.
No. The thing is, she wouldn't say no. She would never say no. because it's the implication.
Right. That's the second time you've said that word implication. What implication?
The implication that things might go wrong for her if she refuses to sleep with me. Now, not that things are going to go wrong for her, but she's thinking that they will.
But it kind of sounds like she doesn't want to have sex with you.
Why aren't you getting this? She doesn't know whether she wants to have sex with me. That's not the issue.
Fuck, George. Did a bomb go off and let my... What's that?
It's a pair of earrings. I said to myself, next time Erin says something nice or does something nice, I'll surprise her. Do you know how long ago that was? 6 months.
I'm sorry. I've just been working so
So
hard
what
on
I'm
the case
thinking
trying to
is either you get yourself another job or you get yourself another boyfriend.
I can't leave my job, George.
People do it all the time.
How can you ask me to do that? This job, for the first time in my life, I got people respecting me. Up in Hingley, I walk into a room and everybody shuts up to hear what I have to say. I never had that before, George, ever. So please don't ask me to give it up.
What about what your child's giving up?
I'm doing more for her now than I did living with my parents. And one day she'll understand that.
What about me?
What about you? Do you honestly think that the man who gave me that child ever asked me what I wanted before he decided to walk away? All I've ever done, George, is bend my life around what men decide they want. Well, not anymore. I'm sorry. I won't do it.
But I'm not them, Erin. What's it gonna take to prove that to you?
Stay.
I want to watch your ponytail bounce.
No, I can't go for a run. I had an abortion yesterday, so.
What?
Yeah, there's just a couple things I can't do. I can't go for a run. I can't take a bath. I can't use a tampon. I can't.
Was it mine?
Yeah. Yeah, of course it was yours. I haven't shared with boyfriends in the past, but I'm trying to be more open with you.
You're trying to be more open with me. How many abortions have you had?
I'm not going to share that with you because that is private. I won't ask you how many girls you've gotten pregnant.
None. It's not private. I've got no girls pregnant. Except for you. Now. Who went with you?
My friend, Sue Ellen Garth.
I don't even fucking know her.
You'll meet her. She's a
Why didn't you want me to go with you?
Because I knew what I wanted to do.
But don't you need me at all? No. I swear, you're like one of those fucking jellyfish who only needs to fuck once to have generations of kids. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Adam, that is what I love about you. You know the weirdest stuff. Your brain does not process information in a normal way at all. Come on, Adam. I care about you so much.
I care about my butcher. I need my butcher. I can't butcher meats. I need my butcher more than you need me.
No. I don't need you. But I want you. And that is so much better than needing you because that is pure.
Isn't this incredible? That we're both vegans?
Dave, please. I'm starving.
I just have some more salad.
Salad?
I feel like I've been eating salad all day.
Oh, it's only been 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
I'm ready to grab my bow and arrow and shoot down boards in the backyard.
That's horrible. Tell me you're joking.
I'm hungry. You've given me salad that doesn't even look like salad. It's fucking leaves.
It's baby spinach.
Oh, great. Baby spinach that looks exactly like baby tree leaves. What's next? Do you want to go outside, eat some dirt, yeah?
You know what? You just have no discipline.
Discipline? I've gone an entire week.
3 days.
That's a week if you're Italian. I feel like I'm shriveling up.
Shriveling up? What's shrivel?
Shrivel, like I'm getting smaller.
You mean shriveling?
Oh, same thing.
Well, you know what? You just don't have to go big with me. I can just do it by myself.
Look, I just wish there was more options, Val. Like when we go to a store, there's not even an aisle. It's a shelf. A whole shelf out of an entire supermarket for vegans. And all the stuff looks like it belongs in a garden centre.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, come on. The options are limited. Yesterday, you had me eating what looked like hot dogs, what tasted like inflated rubber bands. Then you take coffee away from me and replace it with this green tea.
But you know that coffee is polluting your brain.
I love coffee and I won't stop drinking it. Alright? This green tea shit has gone too far. Do you want me to be Oriental or something? I am 3.5% Italian, okay? I love my steak, my cheese, my meatballs. Oh my god, pasta.
Wait, you can have gluten-free pasta.
Is that a brand? I only know one's only.
No, it's not a brand. It's a type of food.
Oh, right. Look, all I'm asking for is pasta and coffee. I'll stop eating meat, alright? I'll climb trees and eat leaves. But I need pasta and I need coffee. Otherwise I'm gonna date someone else.
Okay, yeah. That's no problem. I see you on Saturday night? Yeah, great. Okay, honey. Bye. Hey, sorry if that was too loud there.
It's grand, no, it's grand. It was fascinating, actually.
Oh, yeah? What was so fascinating?
Well, you and Honey.
My kid sister. Yeah, she just broke up with her boyfriend and is considering dropping out of law school.
Oh, sorry.
That's nothing to be sorry about. It's just the way it is with men and women, you know?
What's just the way it is?
Nothing lasts.
Yeah, well, I agree with that.
Really? Why?
Oh, I was just being polite, though. I actually have to explain.
No, I'm not trying to sharpshoot you. It's just I'm curious. It's like that nothing lasts stuff. That was the problem with Honey's guy. He was out fooling around and Honey caught him at it. It's like, what? One girlfriend isn't enough?
Yeah. And what about you? Are you a one-girl guy?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for her right now. Who knows? You could be her. Don't laugh. I just arrived in the city. Got a new job. I'm trying to get into this apartment. You're a doctor.
Oh, how'd you know that?
Because everyone around here is a doctor. This apartment house is just a wash of green pajamas and slippers. So what kind of doctor?
Me?
Yeah.
Internal medicine.
Oh, cool. So if I needed a doctor, you could be it?
Well, I could be her.
Sorry, you could be her.
Yep, I could be. Because I have an office in the hospital.
This is my lucky day. I arrive in this big, bad city and I not only meet a doctor, but a beautiful woman as well.
Hey, Olive.
Hey, Evan.
Can I talk to you for a second? Brandon told me what you did for him.
Oh, well, trust me, it was thrilling for me as it was for him.
No, he told me the truth, and I was wondering, maybe you could do the same for me?
Walk away, Evan.
Olive,
Walk away, Evan.
I can pay you too.
I'm about 6 seconds from slapping you so hard in balls that you won't be able to have any offspring.
Can you do it in front of everyone? Make it look sexy? Olive, you know, I don't really need your permission. I mean, at the rate you're going, it really wouldn't be that hard to believe.
Are you actually threatening me?
I'll give you 500 quid.
You're disgusting.
That's the problem.
Fine. I want 500 in gift voucher form in my locker tomorrow by noon. Preferably H&M. Amazon will do fine. Evan, we did not have sex. I got so drunk that I let you feel my tits and that was it. It was the most glorious moment for you ever, including eating cake. Got it.
500 quid for just feeling your tits up. Olive, come on, that's a bit steep. Throw in a hand job, a suck job, something.
Fine. But it was so good that you only lasted 12 seconds. And if I find out that little sausage of yours ever came out of your pants, take it or leave it.
Little sausage. Come on. For 500 quid, it was the biggest fucking dick you have ever seen.
I was too drunk to remember, Evan.
3 minutes.
2.
Deal.
Do you know what the sad thing is, Evan? If you actually had been a gentleman and asked me out on a date, I probably would have said yes.
Really? Trying to go out sometime?
Not now, I don't. Go fuck off, Evan.
Man, hands down, these are the best fish tacos I've ever had in my life.
Yes.
Those tortillas are incredible.
They make them right here. Sets up the flavor for the whole dish.
Actually, you know what I was thinking?
Uh-huh.
I just realised I never even asked you if you wanted to buy a house.
No. Why would I?
It's just when you called me back, I didn't know if you wanted to talk real estate or not.
I just thought you were a cool dude. Figured I'd give you a call. See if you wanted to grab a beer.
Cool. I'm glad you called.
Me too, Pistol.
Cool, Joban.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
None.
No, really, what did you say?
I don't know. You nicknamed me Pistol, so I called you Joban. Man, I've had a few drinks. I think I should call a taxi.
Alright, man. You got my number?
I've got you stored in the iPhone X.
You give me a call if you need any help, okay?
Man, I am golden.
Alright, man.
Alright, bud. Latest in the Menjay.
Have a good night.
You too, bud. Hey. Sorry. Another beer. Yeah. Come on.
Does it make you feel more powerful sitting up high like that there, Chief?
Would you like me to sit back where I was, Mildred? Will that make you feel more comfortable?
Oh, no. I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't tend to feel uncomfortable around police.
Why did you drill a hole through poor Fat Jeffrey's thumbnail?
That did not happen. His hand slipped and the drill just went through it. Is he saying that I did it? No. It's just going to be his word against mine, I guess. Kind of like in all those rape cases, Chief. Except in this case, the woman isn't going to lose.
It's not about winning or losing though, is it, Mildred? Do you think I care who wins or loses between the two of you? I don't care. What I care about though is tying you up in court so long so that your hours at that gift shop are so shot to shit that you won't have a penny to pay for another month's billboards. That's all I care about.
I have money.
Really? That's not what I heard. I heard you had to sell off your ex-husband's tractor trailers just to pay for this month's billboards. Isn't that right? How's old Charlie, by the way? Still shacked up with that pretty little blonde that works down at the zoo?
Well, he's still shacked up with some girl that smells like shit. I don't know if the zoo has anything to do with it, but I would kind of hope so.
What is she? 19? Must hurt.
Keep trying there, Chief. Keep trying.
What does Charlie think of these billboards of yours? You know, an ex-cop like Charlie.
Well, ex-cop, ex-wife beater. Not much of a difference there, is there, Chief?
But it's just his word against yours, though. Right? Charlie doesn't know about the billboards, does he?
Well, they're none of his business.
But he's paying for them, though.
I'm paying for them.
You know, a lot of times I feel like we think that our lives are the worst, you know what I mean? But if you looked in anyone else's closet, I don't think you're going to trade your shit for their shit, do you know? Like, look at 4th grade. He is the poorest guy I know. I'm not even making a joke, man. He could barely afford socks. Seriously. Socks. And Ruben, his mom gets all fucked up. Just beats on him and his sister. Why do you think he never wants to go home? And fuck shit. Fuck shit's like my best friend, right? And we used to have all these sleepovers and we just dream about skating, you know, and where we could take it. But I don't know. Recently I just feel like he's losing it or something. Like every day it's just where to party or where to get fucked up, drunk. It's sad. Around 3 years ago, my brother was going to football training. He was crossing the road and he was hit by a car. And it's weird, like, we shared a room, like a closet, you know? And when I get dressed in the morning, all the clothes, they just blend into each other. I don't know, it's weird. But after he passed, fuckshit came to my house and he dragged me out to go skating with him. And it felt good to have someone there for me, you know? So come on, man, let's go.
How? How are you political?
I watch the news and I go on Facebook and sign petitions.
Oh, you go on Facebook? Yeah, we all can go on Facebook. You need to get out there. Just, you know, going on marches or demonstrations or something. When I was your age, I was at Greenham Common with a bunch of lesbians living in Benders and, you know, we was having fun. We were out there doing something. All you do is sit here and stare at these 4 walls, stick posters on the wall and twitch and
Okay,
tweak.
Mum, I get it. You're perfect.
I'm not perfect. I just haven't given up. I tell you what else as well. When I look out that window and I look at that rusty old caravan, you know what it says to me? It says there's a man who hasn't given up as well. Someone who's fighting for his dreams still.
Do you want to know what that says to me?
What?
It says to me, that's a man who's greedy.
Greedy? Your dad? He's the most unselfish man I've ever met. You know he's up at 6 o'clock every morning going and doing a job he hates just so he can put food on the table.
I'm not prepared to be exploited.
Oh, exploited, is it? You're not even prepared to work. Full stop.
You've accepted Nat as a plumber, and you did not like that at the start.
No, I didn't. I was wrong. I can see that. I mean, she's happy now.
Okay, well, I don't know what I want to do yet.
Oh, don't you? You had your chance, Nicola, when you were 17. When you were doing your leaving cert, you were doing great. You just stopped suddenly. You stopped eating. You stopped everything. You ended up 8 weeks in the hospital.
Yeah, I didn't want to be there. You put me there.
For God's sake, Nicola, you were at death's door.
You were just trying to control my life.
You were dying.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
I think I'd know if I was dying.
Dr. Harris said you had 2 weeks to live. You didn't know that, did you? We love you, Nicola. Me and that man who hasn't given up with his caravan and his dream of going to the beach. We love you. You were lucky. Life's not easy.
You want me to go around with you and tell everyone Mom's dying. What's the point in that? Break the news, dealing with their emotions. How depressing is that going to be? Just call them.
Alex, nobody wants to do any of this. But we have to tell your granddad and Helen, a few friends. They have the right to know and to be able to say goodbye.
I don't want to talk about Mom with anyone else.
Whatever you thought about with her at Christmas, you need to drop it. Grow up. Your mother loves you. You love your mother. Move on.
I can't drop it.
You have to.
You really don't have a clue, do you? Dad, she was cheating on you. That's what we fought about when I came home at Christmas. I got her and some guy together. When I went back to school, I said that was it. I didn't want anything more to do with her. And I was going to call you and tell you everything, but then the accident happened. And you didn't even suspect, right? You were always too busy.
I'm caught her with some guy. What does that mean?
Sarah and I went for a swim, and suddenly I see her and some guy going to a house. His house, I guess.
It could have been anybody.
His hand was on her ass. It was gross.
And then what?
Then nothing. She went into the house with him. A few days later, I told her I knew what she was doing.
And?
At first, she acted like she didn't know what I was talking about, as if I was blind. And then she got super mad and started yelling at me. And that's when I was just done.
Who is he?
I don't know, just some guy.
What did he look like?
Dark hair.
Will you watch your brother?
Do you want a beer or something?
Do you know what date it is today?
Tuesday? What day is it?
Our father's funeral.
I know.
Where were you?
I'm still going. I'll go in my own time.
We buried him already. 2 hours ago.
I'll go in my own time. After everything. On my own. How's Mum?
She's a wreck. You'd know if you'd call. Once in a while. Do you know, I came here because I just came here. Can't stay long though. I have a family to raise. I have a job. I own a house. Yeah.
You have a house,
Yeah. And you just stay here in this place that stinks, and you stink. This is a trash hole all day. And you're getting ridiculous. Get a fucking job! Get out of your bubble for once.